Hello, everybody. Welcome to Chax Break. My name is Megafire, and I am your host with the most. And joining
That's me, pal. That's me.
Okay, I am the host with slightly less than MG,
Now you're talking.
but kind of the most, Megafire. And joining me are...
Him.
I thought MG was going to go first because he was already talking.
I'm the guest. Hatman.
This is really out of order.
I don't think we've ever had
y'all
a
were
guest
taking
just
too long.
interrupt us and introduce themselves. This is beautiful. I love it.
Everybody explodes. I'm the guest! Hatman is here.
I'm the guest. Drop my pants.
No. Pick them up.
We're not sponsored by Pornhub anymore.
Oh.
I don't think
shit,
that was
I think-
ever a factor.
Wait,
Oh,
you didn't
okay.
hear, Dorko? We were sponsored by Pornhub.
Oh, yeah, that's me, Dorko.
Yeah, that's me, Dorko. I was sponsored by Pornhub.
I'm Master Godzilla too, by the way. Hi.
Two?
Where's the first one?
Wait, there's more?
Yeah, remember he died. It's been like the running joke for like 10 episodes now. They bleeding out on the floor. I'm the genetic clone.
Yeah, we couldn't save him.
I mean, he's safe in a hospital right now, but because he sat on the floor for like 2 years, it's not going well.
Yeah, welcome. By the way, everybody, to our reunion special, because we've been fucking dead, I guess, for what, like 3 months. When's the last time we had an episode come out? 3 months.
3 months ago.
Yeah, something like that. What a good time, right? That's a thing. We're here to bring you a source of useless information about our lives, useless information or opinions, and even more useless topics, such as what, MG?
Huh? What? We're going
You
to
really-
me first?
You can't just zone out.
I don't know where to start. There's so many things to talk about, and the things that happened in 3 months, and don't get me started on politics. And I don't think we're going to go into that. That's not a politics podcast. I saw Wonder Woman. It was pretty good.
I also saw Wonder Woman.
There was a lady, and she didn't wear pants the whole movie, and it was okay. I liked it.
I thought it was a pretty good movie, a really good movie, in fact. Definitely the best one DC's had so far. But I have one big pet peeve with it.
Batfleck wasn't in it.
What? No,
Ben Affleck wasn't in it.
that's not the pet peeve. I
Oh, okay.
think that romantic subplot they introduced was retarded.
Oh, yes.
I think that did not need to be in there whatsoever.
I can tell you exactly what happened when that happened. When they went into like the spoilers for Wonder Woman, by the way, in case you haven't seen it yet. It was just dumb.
I'm
if you
fine
haven't
with
seen
that.
it by now, come on, guys. It's been like 5 months. I don't know.
I'm one of those people.
Okay, so when they're in the room and they're doing the naughty. During the premiere when we were watching this, I leaned over to the guys I went to see it with, and I'm like, well, there's Captain Kirk going at it again. And just the rest of the movie, I couldn't unsee that as like, oh, fucking Captain Kirk just banged Wonder Woman. This new Star Trek movie is turning out really weird. Like, even at the big dramatic emotional scene where, spoilers, he dies, I'm like looking at it, it's like, beam back to the Enterprise. Yep. And that's that. I know that's like a really terrible pet peeve to have about a movie, but that was the thing that happened for me.
I think that's just a special thing about you and your mind and how it works.
Yeah, that probably is. This is probably very true, considering I've been playing a lot of Star Trek Online lately.
I wish I was at home playing Star Trek.
I could be playing it right now, and you would never. Well, that's not true. You would probably hear space battles going on in the background.
I saw that coming. I have the Steam friends list open. A watchful eye.
It's too bad nothing popped up. You were left waiting, and it
Little
didn't
do
pop
they
up.
know, I'm playing video games in the background.
Oh,
How could you? You
No more
ruin the
fate.
sanctity of this fucking podcast.
I like that. The sanctity of this fucking podcast.
This fucking garbage podcast, you fucking mongrel.
this is what ruins the podcast, not being sponsored by Pornhub.
Now Dorko needs to bloop all the bleeps and the fucking all the fucks.
Nah, I think it's
Just-
fine.
I want you just to add like a bunch of censor beeps over Megafire to sound like he said something really bad right now.
I did. I said that you.
We should just
Yes.
censor Megafire every time he says the word "the."
The
And
It's moments like these where I feel like I know how Barry feels.
Dorko, we got more if you want.
there's
Wait, more what?
I don't
more
know.
or less. So
Listen.
was-
Listen.
I don't want to listen.
Listen.
No, shut the fuck
He
up,
spent
Nabby.
his whole life listening. Now he wants to do.
That's it. It's time for the Master Godzilla to do something, and I'm gonna do it right now, right here, right now.
Who told you that you can go off and take a stance for yourself?
Me
I
and
don't
the
care
empowering image that Wonder Woman gave me, because we got
mean-
way off topic from that.
I mean, Wonder Woman is pretty empowering, I guess. I hear people say good things about that Wondering Woman.
Except James Cameron, apparently, for some reason.
I don't know
See-
who that is. Is that the same Cameron? Is that the same person who fucked a pig?
What?
Can we please just edit out Megafire from this podcast?
Excuse me. I would
Wait.
like to delete the podcast.
Isn't
person.
James Cameron? Isn't that him?
No.
That's a director.
Oh, who the fuck is the? I'm
I
thinking
thought
of
you were
Prime
being
Minister.
like a clever, funny man.
No.
James Cameron is the guy who directed the first two Terminator movies and Aliens.
I was thinking of the other Cameron from
Crikey
England.
Cameron?
I don't
No.
think I ever heard of the other Cameron.
The Prime Minister of England, the old one, not the new one.
Oh, okay.
This is some
alright.
old reference shit going on.
Megafire. You want
Dude,
to know
it's
how
not-
to remember? You want to know how to remember James Cameron?
David Cameron, that was his name. He fucked the pig. That's why he's not Prime Minister anymore.
You know some weird fucking trivia shit, Megafire.
What do you mean weird trivia? That was like the hot topic over there, dude. That was the reason he was like. Okay, James Cameron, David Cameron, one of them fucked a pig. Who cares? What about
Maybe
James
they
Cameron
both
and
did.
Wonder
We don't
Woman?
know.
Maybe they did.
James Cameron is the guy who made that Avatar movie with the blue people.
Well, he's a mistake.
No, because he also made Terminator 2.
He made the highest grossing movie in the world, and that's a mistake.
Well, I mean,
Well, yeah. Just listen.
It's funny
Just
because he
because
also
he
made the one
says-
right before it, too. He also made Titanic.
He made the first Aliens.
No.
James Cameron is
No,
literally
no,
like
no.
the best director.
Megafire.
I mean, statistically speaking.
Megafire. He made the second Alien movie. He made Aliens.
He made the first Aliens movie.
No. No. Alien 1 was Ridley Scott.
I have a
Can we
solution
edit this
to
part
this.
out?
No.
this is gold.
No, we're leaving this part. Never mind. I take it back. I want Megafire here so we can verbally beat him down with knowledge about James Cameron.
Guys,
Because-
don't worry. I have a
Just-
solution.
Just listen here, you fucking asshole. I don't care about these pig fuckers at all. I don't know anything about those Camerons.
You seem very intent on pig fucking megafires. Doesn't even
That's-
tell us.
I think I know what the name of this episode's gonna be.
All right,
Cameron pig fuckers.
do we? I need to ask this question. Do we specifically want movies that he was directing or ones that he helped write?
Yes.
He writes things?
Because he was involved in both the first Terminator and the first Alien movies.
Are you sure he was involved in the first one?
Yeah,
Did James Cameron do Ghost of the Abyss?
I straight up just went list of James Cameron movies.
Oh, okay.
His first one on the list is Xenogenesis in 1978.
Did James Cameron do Ghost of the Abyss, that one Disney movie?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think he did The Abyss.
He did
The Abyss.
No, he did Ghosts of the Abyss, 2003.
Oh, really?
Well, fuck me, dude. That's the only thing I remember. Like you said, I was thinking about James Cameron, and I'm like, where have I seen that name before? Besides
his upcoming movies are Avatar 2, Avatar 3, and Avatar 4.
I can't believe that those are. I just googled it as well, and I can't believe they planned out Avatar 3
and add a Terminator movie somewhere in there because he's doing the next Terminator too.
I don't see it on this list. The last one I see is Terminator Genesis.
Yeah, the movie should just be called that. The next Terminator 2.
That would probably sell better than anything else they market.
Apparently, James Cameron is doing the screenplay for a movie based off of a manga.
Oh, he's been trying to do that for years.
Battle Angel.
Well, he just did it. It's called, exactly that one.
It's coming out in 2018.
A year from now, July 2018.
Hopefully it's cool.
I don't see any Terminator movie that's set to be...
It's not official yet, but he was saying they're bringing him on to do it.
Well, you see, it's official that the Avatar movie series will go on to 4.
I know, don't remind me.
But, I mean, why?
This list is weird because it says Avatar 2 and Avatar 3 are going to be in 2020. Like, those movies are expensive. Has he just been has he been stockpiling his power for the past, is he just stockpiling power for 11 years to make 2 movies at once?
Yes.
Hold on, I'm going to forget about this franchise for 11 years and then make 2 movies.
I seem to remember
and then a third one 2 years after that.
I seem to remember reading something about how what inspired him was just seeing a post online about how forgettable Avatar is. So he was like, yeah, forgettable, I'll show you. I'm going to write like 5 more movies.
Forgettable, I'm going to keep writing Avatar so that you never forget it, you goddamn cunt.
You won't be able to forget it after I'm done with it.
Yeah.
You won't be able to forget it because it'll keep popping up in major media because I'll write 10 of them.
Fucking Space Pocahontas, that's all it was.
No, Space Ferngully, get it right.
No,
same difference.
Haven't you ever seen that image online where they took the fucking script of Pocahontas and
just scratched out the fucking normal plot lines and replaced their names?
Yeah, it was funny because it actually like 100% made sense.
You know what made Avatar a much better movie? Even the final shot when everyone's left the fucking planet or whatever goes into the base and there's just like a fucking xenomorph egg in there and it opens.
You didn't expect this, did you?
Surprise! This was actually an Alien sequel.
Fuck yeah!
It was just a promotion for the new Aliens movie.
I'm not gonna lie, I might have got a little hard if I saw a xenomorph Avatar thing.
All right.
Can you edit that? Excuse me. Can you edit that one out? I don't think our viewers want to know the state of MG's penis.
Well, I mean, I know that was the design intent.
Go down, wiener.
They had like that blue furry girl or whatever that they wanted to be attractive, so...
they wanted her to be attractive.
Can I just point out that actress has been in like almost every single sci-fi movie now? She's fucking the blue lady, she's fucking Gamora in Guardians, and she's also a her on Star Trek. I'm like,
she's a her and not a him.
A her. A her. A her.
That could be a sci-fi plot in itself. Like, She's the same person. She's everywhere.
Listen. I agree with you, but
Who?
I don't know.
He just agrees.
I just agree. Like, I agree with the fact that she appears everywhere.
Okay.
He agrees with facts.
Speaking of Gamora, how about that Spider-Man?
Oh, right, Spider-Man. I liked Spider-Man a lot.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
I didn't see it, but I liked it a lot because I want to be cool with
It was another movie that I had one criticism of, but I think
Only
the
one.
fact that I had a criticism about this means that it was done well. I really just kind of hated Peter half the time. Not because of his character, but because he's a fucking teenager and his decision making is based on teenager decisions. It's just like, why? That's dumb. You're acting like a child. Oh wait.
Oh yeah.
Can we just
So
talk
it's
about
like-
how Vulture was actually an interesting Marvel villain?
Maybe
Yeah,
one of
what
the
the
best
fuck?
ones yet.
Yeah.
That was actually really shocking because like when they announced like, oh yeah, the villain's gonna be Vulture. Like, what the
Like, why? This
What are
is
you
the
doing
most
with this B grade fucking Spider-Man
B-grade
villain?
thing, and you cast Michael Keaton as him? Whoa, hold up, what?
And he does amazing.
He does incredible things and made the Vulture respectable.
It's really
you-
good.
You put in two other villains too, and the movie wasn't detracted by it too. Keep going. Tell me about this.
Oh, that was another pull in my hand. They kind of threw away Shocker there.
Yeah.
I didn't mind that, but oh well.
It's nothing that brings
If-
down the movie. It's just like
If
oh,
they keep bringing
Shocker.
back Shocker as like a reoccurring villain through all the future Spider-Man movies, I will have no issue with that then. Just make it like the games where he just kept showing back up for like one mission in every game. Like, I would
behind that.
I would totally be behind that.
And I
'Cause
guess
I love Shocker for being a stupid villain.
I need to stop cracking my knuckles in the background. For all I know, this podcast is going to just have popping noises in the background.
Yeah, it might help if you're a bit more conscious about stuff like that.
Oh, you mean like me right now? Who I'm just popping it right into the microphone. Don't mind me. Do.
I didn't hear shit from your end.
God damn it, microphone! Why do you fuck up so badly?
He
I
has
pick
very
up my
tall-
fan like I'm in a fucking wind tunnel, but I pop a knuckle right into the microphone and here's nothing.
Here's how you pop a knuckle.
Ah!
Magnifier, didn't we say we were going to avoid that?
I don't care.
Specifically that thing that you just did.
No,
No,
I
no,
didn't. Listen. You said one thing. I didn't say anything about avoiding that. I didn't sign a contract.
Yeah, you did. You signed the Chax Breakers Accords, and you just,
Yeah, the Chax Break Accords, the signed in 1985.
it was signed last week. You dolt. Come on.
Damn.
You can only release new episodes if they're months apart.
Yes.
But,
Yes.
Oh, my phone. I forgot to silence it. No, I don't even know where it is.
Great. Now Chax Break is dealing with Megafire trying to find his phone.
I just want to silence it. I want it to be badooping in
Megafire
the
versus phone.
So
The
what
newest-
upcoming movies are people excited for?
Thor.
Is there more movies
Thor.
coming? Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to Thor. Because
I don't get me wrong. I just watched Thor because my mom loves Thor, but his movies have been like, you know.
Well,
Yeah, like the
I
first
think-
one's okay and the second one's forgettable.
Yeah, that's. I mean, they're just. They're all right. They're there.
I mean,
Loki's
that's my
cool, I
opinion
guess.
on it. Yeah, that's pretty much my opinion on it.
So
Too.
then I saw the trailer for the new one, and I'm like, oh, I gotta see this shit, dude.
I am
See,
Like-
I think
Like, holy fuck, the Hulk is fighting a giant wolf. What the fuck is going on? I gotta see this shit.
I think the reason I got so like invested in it is because it was like super. They had like some super 80s aesthetic going on. Like, what the fuck?
It looks like another Guardians movie.
Yeah. It's. I mean, I guess that's what it really was. Aren't they gonna be in it?
They haven't said they are, but I got a hunch they're probably gonna show up in like that arena scene.
I think that was my
If I remember the animated one, they had like a cameo in the crowd just yelling. So if they did that in the movie, that'd be fucking awesome.
That would be pretty good. They probably would do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was my thoughts on it too.
You don't even have to get any of the
like,
real actors. Just have like Rocket Raccoon up there yelling or something. You're good.
Really though, I think that was really what I was thinking was I was like, well, why would they change the whole like, you know, mythos theme of Thor and make it all this 80s like very like retro looking, you know, the title, the music, the humor is very Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm like, why would you do that? It seems like a very like strong setup that you're going to be putting them in. And it was even more like impressive because not impressive, even more indicative that they would be in it because I was watching it like the trailer right before I was watching Guardians of the Galaxy, and I was like, this is totally giving me the vibes. This is totally giving me the Guardians of the Galaxy vibes. Yeah. They're probably gonna appear. They're like
just a cameo. I don't think they'd be in there very long.
I think they're gonna be in there for at least I think a part of the movie, maybe.
I know Doctor Strange is in there. He's confirmed to be in there.
Huh.
Yeah, I knew that too.
Which
Doctor
is
Strange
cool.
is in what?
Thor?
Oh, sweet.
Why?
I've just been trying to not spoil myself on all the things that are going to be around it.
Oh, I just figured that out the post-credit scene of Doctor Strange.
So the next thing to talk about is that we found out what the ending to the movie is, and we're gonna read it right now.
So here's one stupid thing I did when I went to see Spider-Man. So like, I had a cup of coffee and 2 bottles of water right before going to this movie theater.
I see your problem already.
Yeah, when the credits came up, I rolled out of the goddamn movie theater. I did not get to see that credits scene.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what it is?
Not particularly. I think I can live without it.
Well, you're going to find out. Here it is.
The second one's probably one of the best Marvel credits scenes ever.
I wouldn't know what it is.
I'll just Google it later.
What do you mean by second one?
They had a second one at the very end. For Spider-Man.
I can't remember if I saw the scene or not. Maybe I missed it.
I'll give you a hint. White background.
That doesn't say. Oh, you mean the end of the fucking movie reel?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I missed that.
I don't know.
Guy walks on the screen in front of white background.
Yeah, I think I probably walked out before.
Oh, man, you guys missed one of the best fucking troll-ass moments I have ever seen in my life.
Listen, Spider-Man's nice and all, but when are we going to get our sponsorship deal with Totino's?
What are you doing right now?
No, I haven't been doing anything so that I wouldn't be distracted.
Backfire, are you eating Tostinos right now?
No, listen.
If you are, give me
nothing. I wish I was eating Totino's, dude, but I'm on a diet. I can't eat it right now. I was literally just sitting here. I opened one window and I kept it open this whole time so I wouldn't distract myself. And it's the one thing that was linked in chat earlier where it was the fucking Shadow of War, the Middle-earth Shadow of War with the Totino's pizza rolls, or pizza promotion for the Middle-earth game.
I know when I think of Lord of the Rings video game, I think Totino's pizza roll.
Yeah, I was just thinking, damn, dude, what a weird, like, where the fuck did they come from? They just came out of the cuts and they're like, guess what? Would you like to play some Lord of the Rings? Well, here's how you play it. If you play this fucking video game, you guess some Totino's.
I don't think that's what they're doing.
No, that's exactly what they're doing. I'm gonna buy the game now on release. Thank you, Totino's, by the way. Just shout-outs to Totino's marketing. I'm going to buy the game so I can battle for some pizza rolls.
No, I'm sorry, but I don't know why. Every time you're saying Totino's pizza rolls, I keep
It's not Tostinos, it's Totinos.
You know what
I've
I
been
mean?
saying Tostinos for my whole life. I just found out because of this Lord of the Ring promotion that it's not Tostinos, it's Totinos. Fuck.
You people are weird.
Look,
What, you knew it was Totinos?
every time I hear that word, I just keep thinking of King DDD on the ground asking to be handed another box of them.
What?
Well, you talking about another bag of them chips or something else?
Yeah.
Get another bag of them Totino's pizza rolls.
See?
Actually,
I don't know why.
It would be Totino's. It would be another bag of them though, because they come in bags usually.
I've seen them in boxes too.
I've never seen them in boxes. I've only ever seen them in bags.
We need a podcast episode where we just talk about Gabe Buchanan's YouTube poops.
Hand me another bag of them Totino's
Maybe
pizza
we can
rolls.
try and get him in here. I'm sure he'd talk about it.
I mean, I would love to talk to Guy
Buchan.
Buchan, dude. I would marathon all of his YouTube poops.
I would just be like, how did you do this? Just marry me.
How
Remember
do
that
you
time
do
you-
the things you do? Who the fuck are you?
I would just be saying, hey, have you seen Doctor's Revenge? It's not a very good one, but I have a special place for it in my heart. No, wait, you gotta watch Final. No, makes a retcon. You gotta watch Doctor makes a retcon.
It'll be Guy Buchan's interview episode. Feet watching MG's YouTube poops.
No.
Yes,
I can't handle that. No, I don't want him watching them.
We're gonna have a surprise. I'm gonna talk to Guy Buchan and be like, all right, here's the plan. We're gonna interview you for like 10 minutes, and then we're gonna watch my good friend, my good friend Master Godzilla, YouTube superstar.
No, shut up.
And we're gonna watch his YouTube poops.
No,
And then you will give us live lectures on how to fuck.
No,
the poop.
no. Hatman, what did you think of the Iron Man suit?
No. We're not talking about Iron Man's suit right now. We're talking about Guy Buchan.
You cut out for me there, Master Godzilla. What did you say?
Mega Master
I said, what do
Godzilla.
you think of the Iron Man suit in Spider-Man? I thought it was lazy.
Kinda.
They just took the Civil War and splotted gray on it.
You know what I think is lazy? You owning up to your feelings for Guy Buchan.
What?
I don't know. I kind of lost my thought there.
You really lost me now. I'm confused.
You mean you've lost control?
See? It's all because of you that I remember that quote. Thank you, MG. No, but in all seriousness, I was trying to segue into a conversation about Middle Earth. But I don't actually know how many of you guys played that game.
I did
I
not.
did not.
I did not
Nobody's
either.
played it. Well,
Turns out your segue was a bad idea.
yeah, it was a pretty bad idea, but you know
Hey,
what?
you
I'm
tried.
gonna
You
say my
tried.
piece. I'm gonna say my piece on it. All
Go
right.
for it. We're listening.
Yeah. So, Middle Earth was not a
I
bad
don't care.
game.
You can't just say that.
Fair enough. Fair
I'm
enough. No,
joking.
you're
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No,
I'm sorry.
it's too late. I don't want to.
You just set yourself up for the perfect thing there,
I'm
man.
canceling my pre-order. Master Godzilla bullied me too hard. I didn't actually have a pre-order.
No, really. Go ahead. Tell me. Tell us.
I was just gonna say that it looks pretty cool, and I'm pretty excited. And I hope that it's longer than the first game, because the first game was kind of not that long.
Yeah.
The only thing I really hear is just when people talk about the first game is like, man, that system was really cool with the... How do you describe it?
The Nemesis?
Yeah, the
a
Nemesis
Nemesis
system or whatever.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool, but I feel like they could have done more with it. It was really awesome for the first half of the game, and I was like, well, I kind of don't care about these other guys. I'm just gonna go for the big boys now, the main leaders, to progress the plot. And I think that the fact that they're incorporating like actual use for enslaving your guys and like utilizing them as like actual like armies, I think that's awesome. The fact that you can even customize how you like assault something, who does what job during the assault, I think that's awesome. Like that is like it feels like this is the full. This is what I wanted when the first game came out, like for that Nemesis system. Like, it's nice, they dip their hands in the water, test it out. But this is what I was waiting for. So I'm pretty excited for this little army system. I'm a big fan of Lord of the Rings. I'm probably like, if I was to say, I'm like, this is where my like true like fan rage is in, like, is just Lord of the Rings. Like, when I was a kid, this was my like go-to series of things. Like, I read the books, I read all the little additional things that he wrote. I wrote the lore book, the Bible basically of his world. No, J.R.R. Tolkien's stuff is just.
Did you ever play Battle for Middle Earth?
I did play Battle for Middle Earth. It was pretty fun. I don't know. I haven't played in a really long time, but it was interesting.
For me, it was just another RTS back in the day, and I'm like, oh hell yeah, RTS games! I love RTS games. So
yeah, it wasn't spectacular. It wasn't like groundbreaking, but I think that
it was a movie tie-in. For a movie tie-in, it was pretty good, I guess.
I mean, it was a good RTS. Like, I'll give it that. Like, outside of even being a movie, I thought it was a good RTS. I really liked how they handled it. I think it was, it handled the movie stuff pretty well. It was a very classic RTS. They didn't try to do too much with it, which is, I like that. Sometimes I'm like, they take games and they try to make these special things to these games just because they're part of a movie tie-in, and I'm like, doesn't always work. Not very good.
Yeah, they were pretty straightforward with it.
Yeah, like they made that one Lord of the Rings MOBA game. Fucking garbage, man.
I never played it, thank God.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, I've seen them do that with Star Wars too, with their RTS games. They don't really do anything special, but the ones they put out are pretty good.
I just wish...
Like Galactic Battlegrounds was literally Age of Empires 2, but Star Wars, so...
I mean, it was literally Age of Empires 2. It was built on their
quite
engine.
Literally Age of Empires 2, so it wasn't a bad engine it was on. It was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I remember there was a fucking mission, I think it was like, you played as Han Solo and Chewbacca, and you had to go fight the Empire and save Wookiee slaves or some shit. But if you use see all the whole map and get rid of the fog of war, you could pan over and just play an entirely different mission and like play as fucking Obi-Wan and fucking save the Queen from Sand People.
That what?
Yeah, they put an entire different mission in the fucking map, and you could just go play that one instead if you really wanted to.
That's kind of cool. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, it's actually really awesome. It's like just a little Easter egg they put in.
That's pretty nice. Yeah, I mean, the Star Wars games are pretty alright. It's just sometimes they don't have very many Star Wars games. Like, they had a lot back in the day, which makes sense because it's that was when it first started.
Well, it's EA now, so all you're ever gonna get is like mobile games or the next Battlefront.
Yeah. See, I'm just hoping the new Battlefront will be better than the first. But is it so wrong? Is it so wrong to hope for a good Battlefront game again?
I'm not going to say it's wrong, but it's illogical at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy they're acknowledging the Clone Wars exist. That's nice.
I love the Clone Wars. As a setting, it's so good. It has so much potential to be a game.
Yes.
Just like build upon.
That's one big thing that's like irking me about Battlefront 2 is that the campaign is set after Return of the Jedi.
How?
You play as a character who's on Endor, and you see the Death Star explode, and it's following the remnants of the Empire as they try to reform.
Oh, see, I thought you were talking
eventually
about
leading into the First Order and stuff.
I thought you were talking about the Clone Wars because I was like,
no. That would be a little weird.
Yeah, that would be really weird. I was like, what are you talking about?
They did. I think they made it canon that there is a clone in Return of the Jedi, though. There's a bearded rebel seen in a couple scenes who has white hair and stuff. In Rebels, that's Captain Rex from like the old Clone Wars cartoon.
Oh, that's kind of cool. They took somebody from like the background scenes and made him a.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty awesome.
So there's technically a clone in Return of the Jedi.
I mean, I knew about that. I'm not that he was in Return of the Jedi. I just knew that there was a clone like that they used as a main character in Rebels. So.
Yeah. Dorko Hatman, what do you think of Battlefront?
I don't really
I have no
any...
strong opinions about it.
Yeah, no particular opinion there.
So just shrug emojis right now.
Have you guys ever played Battlefront 2?
Nope.
Nope.
Wow.
And that's why we don't have opinions.
I played a tiny bit of the new one, and it's a video game, I guess.
Where'd you play that?
Like a cousin's place.
I mean, it wasn't a bit. I guess it's just not like Star Wars, you know. Like it didn't feel very different from like a regular ass first person shooter game, which
I guess that's true.
Is what Battlefield 2 or Battlefront 2 is. It really like the original really gave me that sensation when I was playing it, because you got jetpacks, you had really interesting weapons that had really interesting ways they worked, like electric ball, like a gun that shoots electric balls. There was a gun that like shot like explosives, but they were very like particular way you had to attack with them. You know, you had your classic blasters. I don't know. It just felt like there was more originality to it, which just felt lost on the in the first one. But I didn't play it that much either myself, so who knows? Maybe the second one will do something that'll improve things. I mean, the vehicle combat looks a little better, and the advancement between like going from point A to B to C to 3.
Question: like the space battles hero for like the Republic being Yoda. I'm like, wasn't Anakin like the greatest pilot? So instead, you're gonna put Yoda out there, and
Yoda was a good pilot. I mean, they were all good pilots, like.
Yeah, but
Yoda. You have to do that.
I would have loved to see a scene in the original trilogy where Yoda was piloting.
That's also a very weird thing where they keep establishing that the Clone Wars heroes are like Darth Maul and Yoda, and they keep showing Darth Maul and Yoda fighting, and I'm like, that's just a weird combo.
It was Obi-Wan. Yeah, Obi-Wan should be the...
Yeah, there's no Obi-Wan, there's no Anakin.
General Kenobi.
There's no General Grievous.
I mean, we don't know that yet.
There's no Shrek to punch him in the metal ball. That's a dumb inside joke for you.
That's
okay,
an oldie right there.
It's okay, Dorko. You can link the source.
Crap! I gotta find it and link it now.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
All right. So, I decided to change things up a little bit. I'm absolutely stealing this idea from my brother and me, another podcast I've been absolutely addicted to recently. They're basically a modern era advice show where they take, as a joke, they take some answers from Yahoo, the Yahoo Answers thing, and they read them out and they try to give advice based off the questions asked. So I kind of wanted to see, what if I did that in Chax Break with my good friends? Let's see what kind of advice they give.
Oh boy.
So here we go. We're gonna start pretty strong here. This one's a real like brain teaser. Okay, everybody ready?
All right.
I don't know.
Okay, this is in the skin and body section of Yahoo Answers.
Oh boy.
Why does Kim Jong-un have white skin and Donald Trump orange skin? Who's the real white man here, folks?
Okay, I can tell you this. There's an infection going around right now. It's really deep. It's a viral infection. Only a few people could get it. Only if they have excuse me. They have F-type blood. It'll get into the veins and change the pigment on the skin. And, sometimes it just, gets in, changes your appearance. I mean, you're no different. It's a very common thing. Believe me. It's common.
No, and here I thought that Donald Trump was actually just a living orange.
Maybe he's just a Oompa
No.
Loompa.
Maybe he's both.
Oh,
Hey,
dude,
guys.
you're right. Holy shit, Donald Trump is what happens when Oompa Loompas escape Willy Wonka's factory.
Yes.
He really needs to keep them in there.
Oh my god. No, but wait, but that doesn't explain why Kim Jong-un has white skin. Who is the real white man here?
Maybe Kim Jong-un is Willy Wonka.
Okay, I don't know about that part.
I don't think so, man. He's not Willy Wonka.
You crazy.
You crazy. But really, who do you think is the real white man here? Folks?
It's me.
Oh my guys!
It is me. I am the realest of whites.
You are the real. Guys, breaking news. I had to break this up for 1 second. We forgot about one very serious, important topic we got to talk about. Like,
What?
really, really serious.
What?
My name is
I have a
Master
feeling.
Godzilla. We would be, like, really, really wrong if we didn't talk about the fucking Godzilla anime coming out.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
you're right.
It was like an animated movie, right?
Yeah. What looks like Fire Emblem cutscenes, to quote a guy from the chat.
Yeah, Crom is gonna go fight Godzilla.
Yeah, and Godzilla looks like swole as fuck, but he skipped arm and leg day at the same time.
I mean, is it the people that did the animations for the Fire Emblem?
Yeah, it
For the
could be,
newer
but I didn't
Fire
look
Emblems?
into it.
No, it's the ones that worked on Berserker.
Oh, Berserk? Berserker. Berserker.
Wait, Berserk, really?
I don't know. I'm just throwing out a name.
Oh, okay. You just had me really worried for the movie for a second there.
Yeah. But I really
job,
hope they play up the fact that Godzilla's as old as fuck in this. Because the plot summary is about as anime as fuck as you could get with a Godzilla movie.
I mean, Gen Urobuchi is working on it, so.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Urobuchi. I'm sorry if I'm
Basically,
butchering that.
Godzilla shows up in 1999 and starts doing shit.
Wait! Before you explain that, I want
Alright.
to make sure everybody knows who Gen Urobuchi is. He worked on Madoka Magica, Fate Zero, Cycle Pass, and I believe Kamen Rider Gaim. I'm sorry again. I'm probably butchering that, but
Guy?
Butchering.
yeah. Well, yeah. So you'll be happy to know that it's in good hands. This is genuinely, I
You're in
believe.
good hands.
You're in good hands. See, listen, MG, you can't. If Guy Buchan comes here, we're gonna pull out your fucking jokes anyway.
Oh no! I'm suddenly having second thoughts about this Guy Buchan interview.
No, you can't say that. We're gonna get him. I'm gonna make it happen. Anyway, go on.
Anyway, so Godzilla shows up in 1999 and starts wrecking shit. And eventually, if I read that correctly, other classic Godzilla monsters start showing up and Godzilla starts fighting them all over the place.
Mhm.
Eventually, humanity is like, dude, we're not killing these guys. Fuck it, run away. So they all get on rocket ships and leave the Earth because that's the next logical step, right?
I mean, I wouldn't want to live on
I
this
mean,
planet anymore.
Granted, at least they didn't try and shoot Godzilla with a black hole, but I digress. So they all leave Earth and go through space, and they get to the new world. They're going to go colonize. It's a Godzilla-free world. And then they realize they can't actually go there. So,
That's what they said about America. You know, they came over to the Americas, and then they were like, it's an England free world, and then we see what happened next. You know, they probably murdered some aliens, spread disease.
So not Crom takes control and it's like, fuck this, we're going back to Earth and taking it back over because that'll work, right? You know, we left Earth to get away from Godzilla. Fuck it, let's go kill Godzilla now, right?
Why would he go alone?
No, he's taking the entire fleet back or whatever.
Why would he do that? Why would you leave in the first place?
I don't know.
They changed their minds.
It seemed like a good idea.
So,
You know,
they
remember
go-
when I said about Urobuchi? I take it back.
So
No,
they
I'm
go
just-
back
I'm
to.
just- I'm joking.
I mean, the movie's not out yet, so I'm just going on with the plot summary is so far. So they go back to fucking Earth, and they discover it's been 20,000 years,
Because
and
of
the entire Earth has evolved
space.
around Godzilla. And Godzilla's now a really fucking old man.
Yeah, now even Godzilla flies shit laser beams.
You know how like you might say to someone like, "Oh, you just think the world revolves around you, don't you?" It's like, well, Godzilla's like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
it does."
they fucking made him look old too. They gave him like a little grandpa beard and shit out of scales.
I'm digging that.
I'll be absolutely honest with you. I think that Godzilla looks wonderful in this.
Really?
Just from the, I really like. I think there was a really nice quote about it. I believe one of the designers was like, the reason we made him like the way he is because when you think about it, he's got a huge body, like physique to maintain. So instead of making him sleek or like more of a vertical presence, we thought bulk would work out, something along those lines, and it
get
makes
that,
him more
but-
rugged. And I thought I think it looks nice. He looks
No,
fearsome, you know.
I get it, I get that, but they made his legs a little too skinny, in my opinion.
I
It's like-
haven't actually seen his legs, and
Oh, let me go get the image for
That's
you.
how
then.
skinny they are.
Oh, they're
shit, you got me.
they're small, yeah. But like, you saw a quote that described this Godzilla design perfectly. They took the 2014 Godzilla and applied like Shin Godzilla's burnt skin to it.
I guess I don't know. I can't.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
You
to me.
can't-
Maybe I should
can't-
maybe I should briefly mention that I watched Shin Godzilla and I thought it was all right.
All right, I thought it was all right. And I wasn't super into it, but I get the appeal of it. The hell,
Sure. MG's like, fool. I thought it was all right. He's trying to. I guess you're.
all right, it took me an hour, but I finally found the picture I was looking for.
Chat should know that the studio that's working on this is the same studio that did some episodes of Clone Wars. They did some Ghost in the Shell stuff, and they did most recently Hajin. It's just on Netflix, so that's.
So it's an
that's-
in-house Netflix studio. I'm starting to think.
It's Japanese studio. They just they've
It's
been doing
Japanese-
stuff since.
Japanese studio, but Netflix, I guess, has a big influence on them.
I mean, it is going to
Because
be on
this
Netflix.
movie is
You know-
premiering on the movie's premiering on Netflix.
No, it's premiering in theaters and then it's going to release right after. On
Oh,
Netflix.
alright,
yeah.
alright.
So it's the theater and then it'll be on Netflix.
But it'll be
But-
like right to Netflix though.
Yeah, they also did. They also worked on some other games, including Lollipop Chainsaw, Metroid Other M, and Resident Evil 5. So
Also, you think I'm joking about the leader being Crom? And no, it's not. It's literally Crom. That is so man.
Maybe that's the
Yeah,
big twist of
okay.
the movie.
oh shit, it's a Fire Emblem sequel.
Oh god, Godzilla was Naga the whole time or some shit.
That'd be amazing. He just transforms back into like a little girl or something.
I don't want that. I need y'all to stop that shit right now.
So are you saying all the dragon monsters you see in the trailer, they're like Tiki's babies or
We're
something?
done. We're done. We're done
No,
with
we're not,
this.
we're not done there, Fire. We're gonna keep talking. It's my Godzilla Fire Emblem crossover fanfic.
I can't remember what the dragon species is called. Or are they just dragons in Fire Emblem?
Manakite?
Ah, yeah, I think that's it. Like Manakite or Manakite.
They got the fucking Hylian ears or whatever.
Yeah.
And
It's just funny to imagine something like Godzilla just turning into like Naui. That's just weird.
That is weird, but I love it. Dorko has to speak in Fire Emblem Awakening terms because that's the only one I kind of know.
I mean, I barely know Awakening, the Fates, and that.
I know more about Persona 4 than I know about Fire Emblem. And I don't know shit about Persona 4.
Why are you so invested in Persona 4? Where did this come from, this love for this?
I don't know. Just one day I'm like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if I put Captain Kirk in Persona? I should do that.
I'll look into Master Godzilla's mind, everyone.
I've also been trying to work on a Persona 4 video, and it's just not turning out well. I think I'm just gonna turn into like a general fucking Japan episode or whatever.
It's probably for the
Like
best.
I got the project labeled as Persona 4 poop, and so far all I've got on the project timeline is Phoenix Wright and Mega Man.
Amazing.
Anyway, so that was a big tangent about that. Back to Yahoo.
It was a good conversation. I didn't even know about this.
Yeah, I just remembered it like halfway through my big medical spiel about the Yahoo Answers. I just remembered. I'm like, oh yeah, Godzilla anime. We should probably talk about that.
Yeah.
Well, now we're satisfied, probably.
I'm alright.
I'm satisfied till I actually sit down and watch the movie, and probably be disappointed. I'm like, Godzilla winning.
After we watch it, we'll talk
Why?
about it.
Why is Godzilla's beam yellow in this? What the fuck?
We'll do a Chax Break watch of Godzilla the anime, and we'll talk shit about it the whole time.
Probably. That what, I guess I'll throw out one more tangent. Why was Godzilla's beam purple in Shin Godzilla?
Radiation.
It bugs me more than it should.
Maybe it's just different for the sake of different.
Like, I get it, his spine's turning purple, because if you mix blue and like this fucking glowing red body, it's gonna be purple.
I didn't think about that.
Like, that makes sense. Then the beam came out purple, and I was like, oh man. I wanted to see like Hyper HD blue beam. But I digress. Megafire, what's your next Yahoo?
What's your next? Yahaha.
What's your next?
Yahoo!
Yahaha! Okay, here's a good one. Here's a really good question. Are you ready, Hatman?
I'm ready.
Godzilla's gone. You can come out of.
Godzilla's never gone. Just waiting.
All right, here it is. Here's the question. I caught my son having sex with another guy, and I think he might be gay. Is there a definitive way I can tell? This could be a phase. Is there a way I can really find out if he's gay? He's only 18.
Yes, it's called a 44 caliber Magnum.
What do you mean?
How does that help?
Well, you hold his boyfriend hostage, and you ask him, "Are you gay?"
Choose carefully. Yeah, that got dark fast.
It's just like Zero Escape. Make your decision. Ching!
Did fucking Scorpion just show up in the Zero Escape or something?
No, it's the.
That is the fucking Mortal Kombat finish him thing. We have to get out of this room. Finish him. What?
But wait, is there a definitive way that this mother or father could tell?
Hatman?
All right. Definitive way. No.
I mean, he was caught having sex with another guy.
Wait, does it mention
pretty gay right
how? Does it mention how he was having sex?
I mean, how indeed is he having sex?
Well, I mean, if you think about it, he could be bi.
Is it in the pooper? Did he go through the mouth? Did he shove it in the ear?
Whoa!
How much would that change things?
Very much.
Were they sword fighting?
Sex is just part of hazing nowadays. I think I just scared Dorko for life.
I was making myself laugh because I was like, oh, were they sword fighting?
On guard, ye scurvy dog! Ting, 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 ting.
You know, the swords would be the.
You mean like?
Yes.
All right, here's the next one. What's another word for knowing that you're right?
Wrong.
He just wants to know. He wants to know what to tell people when he's right. So what is another word? Well, this Yahoo answer right here, the top answer is called. He says, "Woman?" Question mark.
Let's get Bud in here. Let's ask her.
Yeah, no. I don't think that you should. Oh no, not in regards to that. I just mean I don't think that you should. You should say.
I just like how perfectly timed. Let's get Bud in here. Yeah, no.
I don't think that's a good idea.
We're gonna get that Pornhub sponsorship taken away from us. We're gonna have to go to Brazzers.
Wait. Hold on a minute. This will get a Pornhub sponsorship right back.
Oh.
My dog is my life. Has this ever happened to anyone before? I think I'm falling in love with my dog. Anytime that I see him playing with other dogs, I get jealous. And I just really wanted to rugby tackle him to the ground and kiss him. I've never felt this way about anyone before, let alone a dog. I've even broke up with my boyfriend over it. I've had this dog for 6 months, but only recently have these feelings started to develop. I don't know what to do, and I don't think telling anyone, or else they'll think I'm crazy. Please help.
All right.
Posted by Shaggy.
Like, I'm totally in love. Have you used the part where you put up-
Scoob.
Fuck you. I can't believe you're eating something while your Chax breaking.
I'm sorry, I got fucking dark chocolate pretzels here.
This was the time for you to whip out your Shaggy, and you just ate dark chocolate instead.
Hey, that's the perfect Shaggy. Shaggy is always eating.
Yeah, he's getting into the role.
You're right. You got me.
Like, Scoob, I love you, man. Whoa!
How do you help this person?
Oh.
You know how people are always like, when
Call
some-
the police.
You just gotta let it go, man.
No, you know, like how people are always like, you know, after an animal gets to a certain point, like, you know, how sick they are.
Like,
You know, you have
Scoob, I got some peanut butter for you to lick off, man.
no. Like,
You picked the worst thing to read.
when an animal, when an animal is sick and stuff, and like it's beyond recovery, you take, you put it down. I think this person needs to be taken down. I mean, put down. I think this not the dog. I think the dog's fine. I think it's this person.
Like, hey, man, put down the straight jacket. No, his death is Shaggy.
Hey, we're going to special places tonight.
All right, this one's pretty. I think that we'll be able to answer. I think we'll be able to answer this one right here. How do they clone Lindsay Lohan for The Parent Trap? I'm not an idiot. I know they cloned the sheep dolly, but I didn't know that they cloned a person. Is there something special in the genetic makeup of gingers that makes them easier to clone?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
How Hatman, how did they clone Lindsay Lohan for The Parent Trap? This person's not an idiot, all right? They know about genetic engineering, okay? So you shut your whore mouth before. I knew you were thinking it, that this person's an idiot. They have told us they are not an idiot. They know about the sheep dolly, which was cloned, but they didn't know about the cloned person. We were all in the dark about this, dear Asker. We did not know Lindsay Lohan was cloned for Parent Trap. Has science gone too far?
None of us were aware. I think this is something that needs further investigation.
Maybe we should
We
ask
need
the science man.
Hey, MG, would you please welcome us to the lab and tell us how they cloned Lindsay Lohan for Parent Trap?
Welcome to the lab. Here at the MG Science Institute, we take a little hair sample and you put it into the little scuba fire, and you just
Wait, are
mix
you
it
sure you
around.
want to use the scuba fire?
Well, after Shaggy got put down in the last question, he's been out of work.
Yeah, how does this work?
Yeah, Scoob's been out of work.
He's out of work.
So now he tests the genetic makeup of different hair samples.
Yes.
For a second, I thought you were saying Shaggy was out of work.
Shaggy's dead, so he is out of work, technically.
Shaggy is out of work. He got put down, remember?
That's true.
Well, next thing you do is you activate the scuba fire by twisting his tail, and he pops out an egg, and next thing you know, you got a little Lindsay Lohan. Only works on Lindsay Lohan's, though. I tried to make another Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and it was just bad.
I'm learning a lot.
It came out like...
Listen. Speaking of DNA, okay. This guy right here, this man, he is asking. He's saying he is stating and then asking. He is stating that I am only 79% European. Help? Okay, so I took a DNA test and I found out that I'm only 79% European. I was always a proud white guy, and now I am devastated. Are the results true? Question mark?
It's all conspiracy.
Yes.
It's fake.
Well, concerned white person.
It's okay, Donald Trump. It's all fake news. Don't worry. You're white. Or you're more orange, I guess. But, as we've...
I already
we've
told you, he has a genetic condition, man. Come on.
You're right. Who is the real... We still haven't decided who is the real white man here.
I have my own decision.
I have my own decision.
I am. I think the real white man is Dr. Doctor.
Damn.
Sure.
I mean, he might be.
Yes.
What would you do if you were at a bank and a group of gunmen came in?
Is that the whole
What?
question?
What would you do if you were at a bank and a group of gunmen came in? Hatman.
Well, see, I'm a little bitch, so I'd probably put my hands up and call the police.
How do you
Somehow.
call the police if your hands are up?
Skillfully.
You just fucking dial them with your foot, and then you just lay down on the floor, and you're like, "Please help."
I put all of my points into dexterity.
I wheel the phone while my hands are up with my my mind. All right, what would you do if you were at a bank and a group of gunmen came in? MG,
44 caliber handgun.
what is with you in 44 calibers?
Look,
Would you
man.
just carry one? Do you actually wield a gun?
No.
Well, then that's not a realistic answer.
But hey,
what would
look,
you do?
I live in Arizona, so I'm someone within like 5 feet of me has a gun.
Listen. If gunman came into a bank, I would just reach into the man next to me's pocket and pull out the 44 caliber.
Everyone
Yes.
has one.
Everyone has one but me.
Yep.
What would you do, Dorko, if gunman came in?
If you can't beat him, join him. I'll just become gunman myself. I'll help him.
You'll just it'll be like that, like that overtly helpful person to a bank robber, and they just get really weirded out and they just change their ways because of you.
I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. You ruined it.
You just ruined. You took the whole excitement out of it. If gunmen came in and I was there, I would probably just I would probably hide behind like one of those teller desks and cry.
Hey, can I change my answer?
Yeah, okay.
I would drop pants and charge him.
That's a much better answer.
They were weighing me down.
They were weighted clothing.
No,
Well, hey,
it's like
is
MG
anyone? If a 6'5" fat man runs at you with no pants on, are you gonna shoot the guy, or are you
I don't
gonna
know.
book it?
Abandoned plan! Abandon the mission!
Our guns, they can't do anything to this man.
Abort!
He has no pants.
This was not a factor.
You know. Honestly, though, it's like MG is sitting, like they tell him to put his hands up. He puts his hands up, and they kind of cower behind one of the desks, and the guy next to him is just like, "What do we do?" MG's like, "It's all right. My pants. What? Do you have a gun in there?" "No." "Watch." He just rips his pants off. "Oh, you probably have some stuff under your pants." "Oh." And MG just barrels at the guys with fucking his underpants.
In your scenario, I thought he was going to ask the other guy to take off his pants for him.
No. You see, MG's actually Captain Underpants. All right, last one. The last one here. I've got.
Oh boy.
Sorry. I just really like this one. It's very simple, you know. It's not very. I make it sound like it's very hilarious, but you know, it's very simple. It's very nice, but you know, it's a question that hits hard. It's just it really shakes me at my core. Atheists, if evolution is true, then why hasn't my dog turned into an elephant?
Checkmate,
44
atheist.
calibers.
All of MG's answers are just 44 calibers.
How does that apply?
He put the dog down before it turned into an elephant.
Yeah.
Why
All
hasn't
of my
my
answers are
dog?
apparently putting somebody down.
Why hasn't my dog turned into a 44 caliber?
Excuse me, atheists, with your magical science. If evolution is true, why dog not 44 caliber gunman? We'll never know.
My family would be triggered if they listen to this.
Jesus Christ, Durka, don't show your family. Well, what would your family say? Well, why isn't dog elephant? Wait a minute, they're not atheists. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, a bit backwards there.
All right,
Yes.
Durka, why is an elephant dog?
Man, I've lost sight of the question, or what is happening?
No, you've lost sight of God. That's what you lost sight of.
Yeah, it's all part of his plan. It's his plan drawn in crayon.
Where are we going? To hell if you don't change your ways. All right, friends. That was Chax Break. I'm so lightheaded right now. This question, I think, really did just break me.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed our
Yeah.
banter.
I'm the guest.
I'm the guest. Finally, after an hour of podcast, we learned the twist all along was Hatman was the guest.
Finally.
Finally.
You know how funny it would have been if, like, just for 1 second we got like 6 in here to say that instead?
Too late for that.
Yeah. Oh, we tried. That was a check.
Bye.
Oh, yeah. Bye.
Bye.